Bias, and we just had Jimbo Fisher on and talking about Travis Rudolph and everything else. And I'm going to do all of my official college football predictions tomorrow, my Final Four and everything else. But I'll give you a little sneak peek right now of my hashtag KOD. I am predicting that Dalvin Cook is going to win the Heisman Trophy.
You are?
Yes. And I will tell you why. If you look at their schedule, all right, so who winds up winning the Heisman? The star on the best team in the country. Now, I know everyone is talking about Clemson in the ACC, but the reality is those teams play this year, and that game is at Florida State.
October 29th.
Florida State has all of their really big games at home this year. If you look at it, maybe the toughest game on the road, unless there's something I'm missing, and you would have to tell me, is that the U? They're basically home this week against Ole Miss. They're home against North Carolina. They're home against Clemson. They're home against Florida. So all their big games are home. And Dalvin Cook, who last year ran for almost 1,700 yards and caught passes for almost 300 more, is spectacular.
He is.
They have a redshirt freshman quarterback they have high hopes for, but they're going to use Dalvin Cook like crazy.
They are.
I believe Florida State has a very good chance to be one of the teams standing near the top at the very end. He will be the star. I am predicting Dalvin Cook will be the Heisman Trophy winner this year.
Long way could go into that game they play October 29th. Again, there are a few games after that, but the expectation would be for both these teams to be undefeated and both ranked near the top when they play at the end of October, and that game could go a long way in deciding which way it goes. Because remember, Leonard Fournette was almost a runaway Heisman favorite until they got to Alabama.
Right.
And that closed the door on that, and then he had more of a struggle from then on than he did in the beginning of the season. So that game could go a long way. If they're both undefeated, it will give one of those teams their first loss, and then you go with how Deshaun Watson plays over how Dalvin Cook plays. So that obviously is a monster game.
I love Watson. I think he's a great player,
Yeah.
but I think Florida State is going to be the last man standing in that conference, and I think that will give the edge to the star of their team versus the star of Clemson.
17 starters, as we mentioned. But
They bring back all 11 offensive starters.
Yeah, but as Coach mentioned, because a coach always wants to mute when you say something good about their team, as I talked about, 17 starters back. Yeah, but only 9 are seniors. He's just trying to mute it.
Temper the expectations.
Exactly, but they are very, very talented.
Our FPI picks them number 1 in the country. Our college football analytics make them the number 1 team in the country. I'm picking Dalvin Cook to win the Heisman. SportsCenter is brought to you by Straight Talk. Other wireless providers say they will cut your bill in half, but who knows what kind of coverage you'll get. With Straight Talk Wireless, you get nationwide coverage in America's largest and most dependable 4G LTE networks, and their no-contract unlimited plan is only $45 a month. Back to the NFL, we shall go next. Will the 49ers release